God, I'm gonna.
Okay, let's go.
Just have a little coffee pot. It's right down here, so I don't gotta, yell at my wife.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan said it again, man. I was listening to him, and he was like, I don't know why people just don't love life. I love my life. And he's saying, it's like, dude, I know, but your life is so good.
It's a lot easier to love your life with millions of dollars.
Yeah, I mean, his life is really great. Think about this. He's a stand-up comedian that has the biggest podcast. He moved to Texas, where all of his buddies live now. He got his buddies to live there, and they opened up a comedy club. He opened up his own comedy store. So, how fun! Yeah, dude. Like it is great. And I do honestly most of the time enjoy life. There are times that there's probably more times that I get frustrated than possibly Joe Rogan. He might have a little bit, headaches with the club and all that. But I do enjoy most of life, and I can't wait until I can do that. Say that 100%. I do enjoy my hobbies. I do like
your bonsaiing and
guitar. I'm back into goofing around with the guitar, and I know I'm never going to be in a band, but I enjoy just learning it and bonsai. Like my three, probably my main hobbies is that guitar. Right now, the bonsai, learning all about that.
Yeah.
Shibibu.
Yeah, your Shibibu cubes.
and Fortnite.
That's good.
What are your hobbies? Do you have any like?
I don't have any hobbies right now.
No.
No. I'm
trying to get working out, but bringing that into. Yeah, it's hard when you got little kids. I remember that saying, when my kids go to school, I'm gonna have all the hobbies in the world. But
you didn't lie. Now you do.
I do have a lot, so I do enjoy those. The one that I probably there's so many hobbies out there that I want to try, because what happens is I get super passionate about a certain one, and then I think I get overwhelmed because I get so passionate about it, and then the passion goes away. But I wish one would really stick. Oh, I'm going to get into gardening this year. I told you that. And then my bees are coming back. I will say, without alcohol, my hobbies have increased. Not as many, but I go deeper into them just because,
idle hands, man.
It's true, man. Which, by the way,
got to keep moving.
So I was just reading just before we went on about guys wishing they would stop being judged about things, and one of them was liking girly drinks at the bar or whatever. Because I just remember they asked me a couple days ago what my drink of choice was, and I said, well, it was High Life, but then when I found that Natter Days or whatever, it's so good. And then one of the military guys there was just giving me shit because it's a pink lemonade drink, And I'm like, yeah, but you can have 100 of them. Like, you're not understanding it. You can't tell me that doesn't taste wonderful.
Yeah, no, we were just talking about it at work too. What one guy was like, Natter Days are really good in the summer. I was like, oh, Natter Days are the best. And then people started judging, be like, oh, you should just drink Budweiser. And it's like, no, dude, you don't.
Budweiser's not terrible.
You're not understanding how good Natter Days is on just a drinking as many as you. And I think I was like the same thing you said. You can drink Natter Days from sun up to sundown.
It's amazing.
It's fantastic.
Why would, and you know what, that's another thing. Someone says you can't drink those in the winter. What are you talking about?
Sure you can.
You drink them. This strawberry lemonade, only summer has that. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, no.
It like is
weird. It is weird. I was just gonna say, having hot cocoa in the middle of July is legal, technically legal, but very odd.
I know, right when I was going to argue that, I went, oh, yeah, it does seem weird on a hot day.
Yeah.
But that's different, Lowell. Like a strawberry lemonade it's just, you don't always have hot drinks in the winter, Lowell. You got to have
That is
cold
true.
drinks in the winter. In the summer, you not most of the time. Besides coffee, I don't think you are doing hot drinks.
No,
And
I
there's
don't
not
think
as many
so.
hot drinks.
No, there isn't. Hot chocolate. Let's name them: hot chocolate, coffee. That's
That's
it.
it.
That's it.
I mean,
If
yeah, you
somebody
can
said I
have
had like a
warm.
hot smoothie, I would be pissed. A
Can you
hot banana smoothie.
Can you microwave that real quick?
Just real quick, just a real quick microwaving of the. Yeah, I'd like a daiquiri. Served at about 102 degrees. Can you do that? I'm like, ugh,
I guess.
fucking,
You go
that's
back to the
gross.
kitchen and boil your daiquiri real quick. Gross, man. Yeah, so I got Dewey yesterday. I knew what was gonna happen, bruh. I knew this. Dewey got yesterday. He's like, hey, my computer's lagging. Okay. And prior to this, he's like, can we hook up my controller, the Xbox controller, to the computer? And I'm like, sure, because one game. And then he says it's lagging. And I'm like, here, Dewey, listen. Yeah, the lagging part of this is due probably because background things are open.
Yeah.
On this gaming computer. By the way, if people don't know, I got him a Cyber PC gaming computer. I got the kids both of these 2 computers at Costco because they were on sale and they wanted them. Dewey wanted it last minute, and I think he's too young for it.
Okay.
But there was no other gifts that he really wanted, and he was excited about it. So I'm like, if all else fails and he hates it, I'll just return it. And that's where we are. Yesterday, I just went out and bought him an Xbox Series X, 1 terabyte. It still doesn't have the digital, or it's only digital. It doesn't have the
Oh,
the
so it's
disc,
the white one or whatever?
It's the
Nice.
white one, but he loves it. It's not lagging. The computer was just too big. It's too much. It's a little bit too much responsibility for the little guy. You know, like Piper's on it. She's got more classwork. She's using After Effects on it. Plus, she likes gaming. I think, to me, man, and it took stress off me because if anything, he came out of his room, it's like, it seems like an Xbox, there's 2 cords and I can Google something really quick. And I could do that with the computer too, but there's more components to break or not understand.
Well, that and like if you were to like get into the like Steam and shit like that, like downloading other games and stuff, eventually he's going to ruin it with some sort of virus.
That's another thing. You know what I mean? And
you're
like,
not going to ruin an Xbox by accident by putting a game on it, you know?
Right. So I just think it was better. He's happier. I'm 100 times happier because I'm also getting like, I think around $400 back in the old pocket. Because the computer was so much more than the Xbox.
Yeah, because those Xboxes are like $400 and those computers were probably 8 to 9.
That's exact. You nailed it. It was, I think, $900 at Costco, and Walmart had it for $400. The 1 terabyte, and I'm like, dude, you're gonna be able to put a ton of games on this. It's not gonna lag for you. You're just gonna like it. And he's like, dude, yeah, man.
He'll get 3 games on there. Fucking Xbox games are so wildly large.
Really, like the open world ones.
Oh yeah, dude. Well, Call of Duty's like fucking 350 gigs.
Well, he fit on his S. He fit Fortnite. He couldn't put Call of Duty, like Fortnite, Minecraft.
Yeah, you can get like I said, like 3 to 5 games on there depending on what it is.
But the 1 terabyte?
Yeah, that's what I have.
You can only put on a few games. So yeah, but the S you couldn't put on any of them then. It's because the S is way different than the 1 terabyte.
Yeah, the S is about half. I don't know how big.
Wow. I guess you could always get one of those expand. You should get into it. Oh, you know what? I know what I'm getting into. Tell me if I should or I should not. Because I talked to a guy at Walmart, and just before this, I'm like thinking about getting in this. I don't know if it's fun though. It seems fun.
Okay.
Sims. Diablo 3. Not 1, 2, or 4. Diablo 3.
I played Diablo 3. I played the shit out of Diablo 3.
Is it addicting? I heard it's addicting.
It's incredibly addicting. I started playing Diablo 4. I tried to get a bunch of people to play Diablo 4 with me. I was just playing it alone.
Wait, you can't. Can you just get online and get into a group, Low? But
Possibly. But like it was fun. Diablo 3 was really fun because we had like it was 4 of us that played the fuck out of Diablo 3.
okay, so is that the only way it's kind of fun? Is if you're grouped up with
No, it's
people?
fun. I was playing Diablo 4 by myself and having a blast.
Yeah, but what? Like, is it just like slash
Mm-hmm.
magic slash
Mm-hmm.
magic
Mm-hmm.
lightning bolt?
Yeah, there ain't no it's it's really fun for me because I could hop on for like 45 minutes to an hour
Yeah.
and just mindlessly have some fun.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Kind of the same way that I was feeling about like Call of Duty and stuff where and then I started playing that Indiana Jones game. And that was fun. It's fun. Um but it's I played it for
Gay.
one day and sorry, I burped.
Mm-hmm.
And I played for one day. I have zero interest in playing it again.
Did you buy it?
No, it's on Game Pass.
Oh yeah, good old Game Pass, man.
Yeah,
Good
and then
old Game Pass.
I started playing Ark Survival last night.
It's crazy too, man. Really quick, I want to jump back to that Game Pass. Is that where Ark Survival is
Yep,
too?
that was also on Game Pass.
Man, I would lose my mind. Sick days when I would a kid would be so different.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because mine was if I was, God forbid, sick for like a week, which was terrible. The first day is kind of all right when you were living in the 90s, early 90s, 80s, or whatever. But you know, you got a little bit of cartoons during the week. In the morning, I think there was a couple, but again, we didn't have Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon or anything like that. And then Regis and Kelly would come, or Regis and Kathy Lee would come on, and just that was your day was
That was the end of the
over.
day, yeah.
Or maybe Price is Right would hit. Our Price is Right was later though than your guys's. Mine was at 11.
Yeah, ours was 10 just because of
Okay.
the
Yeah, and the soaps, and then soaps were on, and you didn't have anything to do. Like, I mean, nothing to do when you were a kid, and when you were sick, you didn't really want to read. I mean, you would get movies, but the movies were you had to go. Your parents would maybe, possibly, run over to Video Village, grab a couple movies, but after you watching a movie right after a movie is kind of like, I don't want to know
It's
if
a
I want to
lot,
watch.
yeah.
Yeah, and your games sucked balls then. It was like, I don't want to play this game.
Yeah.
But having Game Pass and having all of those games, I'm not even getting into Netflix or anything, just the games, dude, for free, right? Because if you get that unlimited Game Pass or whatever that is,
Yeah,
you play all.
Yeah, $14 a month and it's everything. Like just so many things.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
It's so cool, man. But anyway, what's Ark of the Covenant or whatever?
No, it's Ark Survival, which is it's I don't know MMO or game. Either way, like you just drop into a world that has dinosaurs and then you have to
Oh, I know Ark. Yeah.
yeah. I played that for like 30 minutes and got bored because it's a lot. Like
Well,
it's a lot to like you gotta fucking your guy gets cold and you gotta find fire or
oh yeah, that's with the cowboy, the Red Dead Redemption. Loved it. But dude,
yeah.
I don't want to worry about eating and you know, I just I love the open world concept, but don't make me like it's that real.
Yeah, like I don't want to miss a doctor's appointment on the game and it be like, "Hey, you have high blood pressure." And it's like, "Fuck,
Right.
dude, this is
Well, and it
too
was like
realistic."
my horse sucked. Like nobody would even want to thieve my horse because he was young, but it seemed like he was ancient because you got to like feed him and pet him and groom him. And I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, come on, man.
Yeah,
Come
it's
on.
too much. It's too much.
Yeah,
You
man.
know?
It's cool though. I mean, what a I feel like what a fail. I feel like that game really failed and I really wanted it to be I know people still play it and whatnot, but I heard that whatever, not Epic, but whoever makes it,
Rockstar.
Rockstar has given up on it and is not really doing any more for it because I think that personally, I can tell you where I think they went wrong. This is just me because I really like the game. They fucked around with the battle royale. That was some of the most fun in a game. I that was before I really got playing Fortnite. It was so fun in that game, and then they changed it, and it became they stopped really having the battle royale where they put a bunch of people in there, and it was surviving to the. I forget why. They fucked it up to where there was too much cheating or something. But I'm thinking, well,
People were probably teaming.
Oh, big time. There was a lot of teaming, but they fixed that shit on Epic and Fortnite. But I just don't think it was getting. I don't. I mean, did they make a profit? Maybe, I don't know. But it wasn't. It wasn't that big of a.
That audience isn't as isn't as interested in the battle royale. That main audience.
I guess you're right. The Grand Theft Auto, I heard, is going to be out eventually.
Grand Theft Auto 6, I don't know, maybe this year, maybe next year. Nobody knows. We got one trailer. That was kind of it. The first one came out in 2013. It's been 12 years. It's been so long.
Yeah, those games got to be just intense, though. I wonder if they're...
Well, I wonder how large they're making this one.
Yeah, I wonder if I could go into Fredonia and see my house, and like I go in and it's exactly like it. How'd they do?
And it has you sitting where you were actually sitting.
Yeah, right. Oh,
and then you look behind you and there's a fucking game developer with a camera on his head. It's like, oh my god, am I actually murdering people? You look out your window, you've actually murdered your neighbors, or he murdered your neighbors in real life for you. It's a Black Mirror episode.
I was watching the Friends reunion, and we put that on every once in a while. You know, the one from years ago with James Corden interviewed him on Max and stuff.
Oh, yep.
And that's what Joey was saying. Joey, they're like, when did you really know that you made it? He's like, I was watching TV, and they had 6 boxes up, and they were showing like the houses. And he's like, oh, there's my house. And he was like, wait a minute. And he heard the helicopter above him. And he was like, oh my God, they're here. Like, I'm watching it live. And that's when he like was like, whoa, this is a big deal. And just how big of a deal Friends became is wild. I to be honest, I don't know of another TV show that has become that big. Now you got to remember, it was in the 90s. So there wasn't a lot. I mean, they catapulted. They were saying you couldn't go anywhere without seeing them on magazines. Every magazine there.
Yeah, nothing like that, and I don't think it'll happen again either.
Sad. It was sad, dude. And watching that was sad.
I'm sure.
It's not fun because it's those guys remembering all this. They're nostalgic.
Yeah,
they are. So you can kind of see the sadness, realizing that thing was so long ago, and part of your youth is in there, and you're aging with them. I want to be out. One guy's dead, but that never really did it for me. I don't know why. Just because I thought he looked so bad in it.
Yeah, it would be different if they were dying of old age.
Yeah, that's true.
He's just dead.
I kind of feel like Matt LeBlanc was the only one that's really doesn't like, oh, that's all. I'm all done with this. This was a good I made a lot of money in that 10 years. And I don't care if I'm not really acting anymore. It's not like all those guys seem to be really more sad. And he was just like, I can't wait to go home and sit in my chair. You know what I mean?
I just want to go. He was famous and he's doing it right now.
Yeah, I agree. You know, he's never gonna catch that again. He will
never and he knows
be
it.
As big. Yeah,
and he knows it, which is okay.
Apparently, they couldn't go. It was every country. They were dubbing the language. You know, whatever language they were.
Yeah,
in that country, like they couldn't go anywhere without people knowing who the hell they were. There was like I mean, everybody says they're like the Beatles, you know what I mean? Because the Beatles, I don't know of another, maybe One Direction for other youths
Maybe
that
for a
are
minute,
more
yeah.
on, yeah, you know. But yeah, it was and James, where they ruined it is James Corden was doing the interviewing, and all I could
He
think
sucks.
about was what a dick he is, and also
Mhm.
how incredibly unlikable he is.
Yep. Yeah, he
And
sucked.
I keep thinking about how they made a mistake there. That was the one that they made a mistake. They should have never gotten him. He's someone that I'm so happy disappeared. I don't know what he's doing,
He just
but I'm
living
glad.
his life out in London, I guess.
Crazy on what money and fame did to him. Wild. Intensified that dick personality, and he
Yeah.
started feeling that he was so much better than people.
Yeah, just got a little famous. Did you see this? It was a meme or whatever. There was only 2 of the main characters on Friends that didn't kiss.
Wait, let me see if I can figure out who that was.
Okay.
That didn't kiss each other.
Yes, that didn't kiss each other.
Are we talking like a kiss on the cheek?
On the mouth.
On the mouth. Okay, okay. Well, obviously, I would think Monica and Chandler did because they were together.
They were married, yep.
Jennifer and Ross did.
Definitely.
Did Chandler and Joey kiss?
They kissed.
Okay. Okay, Phoebe, no. Phoebe and LeBlanc, or Phoebe and, I'm going to say Phoebe and Schwimmer.
Nope, they kissed.
Who was it? Oh, girls. Was it girl
Nope.
on girl?
All the girls kissed each other. And you'd think because 2 of them were siblings, you'd think that it would be Monica and Ross.
Yeah.
Never kissed each other, but they did.
Oh yeah, they did an episode where they were like, where he's like, "You were under all the coats on the bed."
Yep.
And she's like, "I was the coats
I was.
on the bed." Yeah. No, yeah, they were talking about that. They made out. Who was it then? Let me guess. Joey and Phoebe.
Nope, they've kissed.
Who was it?
It was Joey and Monica. Never kissed in that show.
Oh, yeah. Now you say that. Hey, if you want more of this, we got you covered. Follow the link below for our Patreon. Also, check out our Instagram and our Facebooks. We would love to have you part of the community.